Hello, everybody, and welcome to my season 2 review of Invincible. As you guys can tell from my community post the other day, last night I finished watching season 2 of Invincible, and I gotta say, so far, Invincible has been one of the best animated series I've ever experienced. The writing, the storytelling, the characterization, the character development, the chemistry between the characters are some of the best I've ever seen. The animation, character design, character models are beautiful. The voice acting and voice cast is amazing. I mean, you have an all-star cast. You have J.K. Simmons, Steven Yeun, Sandra Oh, Mark Hamill, Seth Rogen, John Hamm, Mahershala Ali, Josh Keaton, Peter Cullen. I mean, the list goes on and on and on of some of the big freaking names in this series. Plus the action. I will remind you though, this series is not for children. I don't care how much they love superheroes. Put your foot down and say, no, you are not watching this series. Invincible is not for children. There is a reason why this show is TVMA, mostly because of how brutal, gruesome, grotesque, and intense the violence is. It is very Mortal Kombat-esque, and I will remind you, if you don't have a strong stomach for that, don't watch the series. That's all I'm going to tell you. Now, for those who don't know what the Invincible animated series is, it's an animated adaptation of the Invincible comic series created by the same guy who created the Walking Dead series, Robert Kirkman, back in the 2000s. And basically, it is a part of the Image Comics franchise. It is not related to Marvel nor DC. It is its own universe. It is a part of the Image Comics franchise. And believe it or not, according to some friends of mine on YouTube, it is among the best comic series of all time. It is right up there with the likes of the ongoing Superman stuff, the ongoing Batman stuff, some of the Spider-Man stuff, the X-Men stuff, the Hulk stuff, you name it. It is among the best and one of the most highly regarded comic book series of all time. And that's something I'm definitely willing to check out in the future. And all I'm going to say is that Invincible it was without question, if you want me to give the grade for this series, it gets an A plus on a scale from 1 to 10. It gets a 10 out of 10. It is an absolute masterpiece. It is an absolute gem. And I think 10 plus years down the road, it'll be regarded as a pop culture classic and gem. Um, that's all I gotta say about season 2 of Invincible. Continues where the first season left off, in which, Omni-Man reveals to the world that he was massacring as a hero, that he's actually a villain trying to help help his people, the Viltrumites, establish the Viltrum Empire. But then, after he was fighting his son, Mark, he eventually regrets the decision and moves out. And, basically, Omni-Man, yeah, well, he is somewhat of a Superman spinoff. He's basically started off as a villain pretending to be a hero, but then once he learned the error of his ways, he truly becomes a hero, which I find to be very good. And I like characters with redemption arcs that want to redeem themselves, not every character likes being a villain. You know what I'm saying? Like, true villains can be cool, but not every character likes being a villain. And Omni-Man is definitely one of those characters. And I like the fact that Omni-Man goes through a lot of character development and progression in season 2. It is fantastic. It really is. To me, the best way to describe the series is that if you love superheroes, for those of my friends who are 17 plus years old, if you love superheroes, if you love comic books, check out Invincible. It's on Amazon Prime. It's free to watch on Amazon Prime. Gets an A plus for me so far. Gets a 10 out of 10 for me so far. Can't wait for season 3. And that's about it. Peace out.